Welcome to our production of William Shakespeare's Macbeth, presented by Pentucket Theatre Arts. In the event of an emergency, exits are located behind the curtains here, here, and also underneath our set, where you enter. This production is being filmed for general release and will be made available on the Pentucket TV YouTube channel. One more thing. Please, refrain from taking any candlelit flash photographs and silence those little alarm bells in your pockets. So please, allow us at Pentucket to live and be the show and gaze of the time. Or, in layman's terms, enjoy the show.
Shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won, that will e'er be the set of sun. Where the place? Upon the hill. There, to meet with Macbeth. Fair is foul, and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and the filthy air!
What bloody man is that? He can report, as seemeth by his plight, of the revolt, the new estate.
This is the sergeant, who, like a good and hearty soldier, fought against my captivity. Hail, brave friend, and say to the king thy knowledge of the broil, as thou didst see it.
Doubtful it stood. The merciless rebel multiplied in nature. They swarmed upon Macbeth, but all's too weak. For brave Macbeth, well, he deserves that name. He unseamed the rebel from the nave to the chops and fixed his head upon our battlements.
O valiant cousin, worthy gentleman.
Discomfort swells. Mark, King of Scotland, mark! No sooner justice had with valor armed, compelled these skipping kerns to trust their heels, but the away in lords surveying vantage, and furbished with new supplies of men began a fresh assault. But I am faint, my gashes cry for help.
Dismayed not this our captains, Macbeth and Banquo?
Yes, I must report they were, as cannons overcharged with double cracks, so they doubly redoubled strokes upon the foe. But I am faint, my gashes cry for help.
So well thy words become thee as thy wounds. They smack of honor both. Go, get him surgeons. Who comes here?
The worthy Thane of Ross.
What haste looks to his eyes, so should he look that seems to speak things strange.
God save the king!
Whence camest thou, worthy Thane?
From Fife, great king, where the Norwegian banner fan our people cold. Norway himself, with terrible numbers, assisted by that most disloyal traitor, Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict, till Macbeth confronted him, point against point, and it concluded. The victory fell on us!
Yeah!
No more that Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest. Go, pronounce his present death, and with his former title greet Macbeth.
I'll see it done.
What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won.
foul and fair a day I have not seen.
Zarthis, so withered and wild in their time. Live. You seem to understand. Ancient ones with choppy finger length upon your skinny lips. You should be when nature beards forbid me to interpret that you are so.
Speak, if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Glamis! All hail Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor! All hail Macbeth that shall be king hereafter!
So, why do you start to seem to fear things that do sound so fair? My noble park, you breathe with present grace and great tradition, a noble having and royal queen. To me you speak not. If then you can look into the seeds of time, say which grain will grow and which will not, speak to me then. We neither beg nor fear your favor nor your hate.
Hail! 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 Lesser than Macbeth, and not so happy in which happier. Thou shalt get kings, though thou be not. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo. Banquo and Macbeth, all hail!
I know I am Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief. Speak, I charge you!
Whither have they vanished?
Into the air.
Were these things here as we do speak about? Or have we eaten the insane rich that takes the reason prisoner?
Your children shall be kings,
You shall be king.
and Thane of Cawdor too, went it not so?
To the self-same tune and words. Who's here?
King Duncan hath happily received, Macbeth, the news of thy success,
We are sent to give thee from our royal master thanks.
and for an earnest of greater honor, he bade me call thee Thane of Cawdor.
What? Can the devil speak true?
But the Thane of Cawdor lives.
Treasons have overthrown him.
Glamis and Thane of Cawdor. The greatest is behind. Thanks for your pains.
Cousin, what I bring?
This supernatural soliciting, it cannot be ill, cannot be good. I am Thane of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to that suggestion whose horrid image doth unfix my hair and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature? Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. My thought, whose murder yet is but fantastical, it shakes so my single state of man that function is smothered in surmise, and nothing is but what is not. Kind fellows, let us towards the king. Come, friends.
Is the execution done on Cawdor? Are not those in commission yet returned?
They are not yet come back, but I have spoke with one that saw him die, who did report that very frankly he confessed his treasons.
There's no art to find the mind's complexion in the face. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust. O worthiest cousin, welcome hither. I have begun to plant thee, and I will labor to make a full growing. Noble Banquo, I hold thee to my heart.
There if I grow, the harvest is your own.
Sons, kinsmen, thanes, know we will establish our estate upon my eldest Malcolm, whom we name hereafter the Prince of Cumberland.
I shall not be king.
From hence to Inverness, and bind us further to you.
I'll make joyful the hearing of my wife with your approach. So, humbly, take my leave.
My worthy Cawdor,
The Prince of Cumberland. Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye wink at the hand, yet let that be, which the eye fears when it is done to see.
They met me in the day of success. When I burned to question them further, they made themselves heir. Whilst I stood wrapped in wonder, the king held me Thane of Cawdor, which title these weird sisters referred me to the coming on of time with Hail, King that shalt be. My dearest partner of greatness, lay it to thy heart and farewell. Glamis thou art, and Cardor, it shall be what thou art promised. Yet I do fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou would be great, art not without ambition, but without the illness that should attend it. What thou wouldst highly, there wouldst thou holily, wouldst not play false, and yet would wrongly win. Thou wouldst have great Glamis, that which cries, thus thou must do it if thou have it. And that which rather thou dost fear to do than wishes should be undone. Hie thee hither, that I might pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise thee with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned withal. What is your tidings?
King Duncan comes here tonight.
Is Macbeth not with him, who so would have informed for preparation?
So please you, it is true. Our Thane is coming. One of my fellows had the speed of him, who almost dead for breath, had scarcely more than would make up his message.
He brings great news. The Raven himself is hoarse, who croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts. Unsex me here and fill me from the crown to the toe, topful of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, stop up the access in passage to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shake my felled purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breast and take my milk for gall. You murdering ministers, wherever in your sightless substances you do wait on nature's mischief. Come thick night and pall thee in dunnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep under the blanket of the dark to cry, hold! Hold! Great Glamis, worthy Cardor, I feel now the future in this instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my Thane, is as a book where men may read strange matters. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch.
We will speak further.
Leave all the rest to me.
This castle hath a pleasant seat.
The air is delicate.
See our honored hostess. Fair and noble hostess, we are your guests tonight.
Your servants ever.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. Duncan is here in double trust. First, as I am his subject and his kinsman, strong both against the deed. And then, as his host, who should against the murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek that tears shall drown the wind. I have no spur, but only vaulting ambition. How now, what news?
He is almost up, trying to left the chamber.
We will proceed no further in this business. Duncan hath honored me of late.
Art thou feared? Wouldst thou live, a coward?
Prithee, peace. I dare do all that may become a man who dares do more his none.
When you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you'd be so much more the man. Nor time nor place did then adhere, and yet you would make both. They have made themselves, and in their fitness does make you. I have given suck, and know how tender 'tis to love babe that milks me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nibble from its boneless gums and dashed the brains out had I so sworn as you have done to this.
And if we fail?
If we fail. But screw your courage to the sticking place, and you will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, what cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What not but upon his spongy officers who shall bear the guilt of our great twelve?
Bring forth men, children only, for thy undaunted metal should compose nothing but males. Will it not be received when we have marked the sleepy two of his own chamber with blood, and used their daggers that they have done it?
Who dares receive it up?
I am settled. Away, and mock the time with fairer show. false face must hide what the false heart doth know.
How goes the night, boy?
The moon is down. I have not heard the clock.
She goes down at 12.
I take it 'tis later, sir.
Hold, take my sword. A heavy summon lies like lead upon me, and yet I would not rest. Give me my sword. Who's there?
A friend.
What, sir? Not yet at rest. The king is in bed. I dreamt last night of the three weird sisters. To you, they've shown some truth.
I think not of them. Good repose the while.
And so they're like to you.
Go bid thy mistress. When my drink is ready, she strike upon the bell. Get thee to bed. Is this the dagger which I see before me? The handle toward my hand? Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, yet I see thee still. I see thee still. And on thy blade gouts of blood which was not so before. There is no such thing! It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes! I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. That which hath quenched them hath given me fire. Hark, peace. It was the owl that shrieked.
Who's there? What ho?
Alack, I am afraid they have awakened. 'Tis not done. He attempted not the deeds. Confounds us. Hark, I laid their daggers ready. You could not miss him. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I had done it. My husband.
I have done the deed. Didst thou not hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Didst thou not speak?
When?
Now.
As I descended?
I.
Oh, this is a sorry sight!
Consider it not so deeply, so it will make us mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, "Sleep no more! Macbeth does murder sleep!"
What do you mean?
Still it cried, "Sleep no more!" to all the house. Macbeth shall sleep no
Who
more!
was it that was cried? I heard the king who want enter noble strength, and so brings the key of things. Why did you carry the daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go! Carry them and smear the sleeping rooms with blood!
I'll go no more. I am afraid to think on what I have done. Look on it again, I dare not!
Give me the daggers, the sleeping and the dead are but as pictures.
Whence is that knocking? How is it with me now when every noise appalls me? What hands are here? They pluck out mine eyes. Will all great Neptune's ocean not wash this blood clean from my hand?
My hands are her color, but I shame to wear a heart so white. I hear a knocking at the south entry. Retire we to our chamber. A little water clears us of this deed. How easy it is then. For constancy left you unattended. Hark, we're knocking. Go, put on your nightgown. This occasion show us to be watchers. Be not lost so poorly in your thoughts.
To know my deed, 'twere best not know myself. Wake, Duncan, with thy knocking! I would thou couldst!
Here's a knocking indeed. If man were porter of Hellgate, he should have all turning the key. Who's there? I? The name of Beelzebub? Here's a farmer who hanged himself on the expectation of plenty. Come in, farmer. Have napkins and dough at you. Here you'll sweat for it. Knock, knock, knock. Faith, here's an equivocator. Ha 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 ha! Who could swear against the scales against either scale? But it's treason enough for God's sake. It could not equivocate to heaven. Come in, equivocator. Knock, knock, knock. Faith, here's an English tailor who come in on the expectation of plenty. Now, you may roast your goose. Knock, knock, knock. Never a quiet. What are you? But this place is too cold for hell. I'll have a portrait no further. I'll let in some of all professions to go primrose way to the everlasting bonfire. Anon, anon, I pray thee. Remember the porter.
stirring.
Our knocking has awaited him. Here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring, worthy Thane?
Not yet.
Is the king stirring, worthy Thane?
Not yet. I'll guide you to him.
The night has been unruly. Where we lay, our chimneys were blown down, and some say the earth was feverous and did shake.
It was a rough night.
Oh, horror! Tender heart cannot conceive nor name thee!
What's the matter?
A sacrilegious murder hath broke!
Mean you his majesty?
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight with the new gorgon. Do not bid me speak. See and then speak yourselves. Awake! Awake! Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason! Awake! Banquo! Donald by Malcolm! Awake and look upon death itself!
What's the business? Speak, speak.
Oh, gentle lady, 'tis not for you to hear what I can speak. The repetitions in a woman ear would be murder as it fell.
We will last what in our house.
Oh, Banquo! Banquo! Our royal master is murdered!
What is amiss?
Your royal father is murdered!
Oh, by whom?
Those of his chamber seem to have done it. Their hands and faces were bathed with blood. So were their daggers, which found unwiped upon their pillows.
Let us meet and question this most bloody piece of work to know it further. Fears and scruples shake us. In the great hand of God I stand. And thence against the undivulged pretense I fight of treasonous malice. And so do I.
So all. Let's briefly put on manly readiness and meet in the hall together.
Well
contented.
What do you? That's not short of them.
Out to England, to Ireland I. Our shepherd fortune shall keep us both the safer. Where we are, there's daggers and smiles. The nearer blood, the nearer bloody.
Therefore to horse, and let us not be dainty of leave-taking, but shift away. There's warrant in that theft which steals itself, when there's no mercy left. How goes the world, sir, now?
Why see you not?
Is to known who did this more than bloody deed?
Those that Macbeth hath slain.
Alas, the day! What good could they pretend?
They were suborned. Malcolm and Donalbain, the king's two sons, are stolen away and fled, which puts upon them suspicion of the deed.
Against nature still, thriftless ambition that wilt raven of thine own life's means. Then 'tis most like the sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
He is already named John Scone to be invested.
Where is Duncan's body?
Carried to Comkill, the sacred storehouse of his predecessors and guardian of the bones.
Will you to Scone?
No, cousin, out to Fife.
Well, I will thither.
Well, may you see things done well there. Adieu. Lest our old robe sit easier than our new.
Farewell, father.
Macbeth hast it now. King, Cawdor, Glamis, all, as the weird sisters promised. I fear thou played most foully for it. But hush, no more.
Here's our chief guest.
If he had been forgotten, it had been as a gap in our great feast, and all thing unbecoming.
Tonight, we'll be holding a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence.
What your highness command upon me.
Ride you this afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
Fail not our feast.
My good lord, I will not.
Goes Fleance with you?
Aye, my good lord.
Well, I wish your horses swift and short of foot. Farewell. Let every man be master of his time till 7 at night. We will keep ourselves till supper time alone. Sirrah, a word with you. Attend those men our pleasure.
They are, my lord, without the house gate.
Bring them before us. to be thus is nothing but to be safely thus. And our fears in Banquo stick deep. In his royalty of nature reigns that which would be afeared. 'Tis much he dares, and in the dauntless temper of his mind he hath a wisdom that doth guide his valor to act in safety. There is none but he whose being I do fear, and under him my genius is rebuked, as it is said Mark Antony's was by Caesar. He chid the weird sisters when first they put the name of king upon me, and bade them speak to him. And prophet-like, they hailed him father to a line of kings. They have placed a fruitless crown upon my head, and put a barren scepter in my grip, thence to be wrenched by an unlineal hand, no son of mine succeeding. If it be so, for Banquo's issue have I filled my mind. For them the gracious Duncan have I murdered. Put rancors in the vessel of my peace, only for them. And given my eternal jewel to the common enemy of man, to make them kings, the seed of Banquo kings. Rather than so, come fate into the list, and champion me to the utterance. Who's there? The three of you know Banquo is your enemy?
True, my lord.
So is he mine. It must be done tonight. And with him, Fleance, his son.
We are resolved, my lord.
It is concluded. Banquo, thy soul's flight, if it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
Is Banquo gone from court?
Aye, madam, but returns again tonight.
Say to the king I would attend his leisure for a few words.
Madam, I will.
Naught had, all spent, or our desire is got without content. 'Tis safer to be than which we destroy than by destruction dwell in doubtful joy. How now, my lord? Alone, what's done is done.
Duncan is in his grave. Duncan is grave, and after life's fitful fever, he sleeps well.
Come on, be gentle. We bring him among our guests tonight, my lord.
So shall I, love, and so, I pray, be you. Oh, full of scorpions is my mind, dear wife! Thou knowest that Banquo and his Fleance live.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck. So prithee, go with me.
But who bid thee join us?
Macbeth.
He needs not our mistrust, since he delivers our offices and what we have to do in the direction just.
Then stand with us. The west yet glimmers with some streaks of day. Now spurs the lated traveler apace to gain the timely inn, and near approaches the subject of our watch.
Hark! I hear horses.
Give us a light there, ho.
'Tis he.
It'll rain tonight.
Let it come
Oh,
down!
treachery! Fly, Fleance! Fly! Fly!
Who did strike out the light? Was not the way.
Oh!
There's but one down. The sun has fled.
We have lost best half of our affair. Look away and say how much is done.
Sit down. At first and last, the hearty welcome.
Thanks to your majesty.
Ourself will mingle with society and play the humble host. And our hostess keeps her state.
My heart speaks there.
There's blood upon my face.
The banquet, my lord, the first cut.
Thou art the best of the cutthroats. That did the like for Fleance? But Banquo's safe.
I, my lord, safe and ditch you by 20 French gashes on the head.
Thanks for that. Get thee gone.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer. This is so that is not often vouched for his making, just giving with welcome. To feed were best at home, from thence the sauce meat is ceremony, meeting were bare without it.
Now, good digestion, wait on appetite, and health to both.
May it please your highness sit. Please it your highness to grace us with your royal company.
That table's full.
Here is a seat reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord.
Which of you have done this?
What, my good lord?
Thou canst not say I did it, never shake thy gory locks at me!
Rise! His highness is not well!
Say it, worthy friends.
Are you a man?
I, and a bold one that might look on that which might appall the devil!
Proper stuff, this is the very painting of your fear. Why do you make such faces? From thence you look but on a stool.
See there, behold, look, lo, if I stand here, I saw him.
For shame, worthy lord, your noble friends do lack you.
I drink to the general joy of the whole table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. Would he be here? To all, and him we thirst, and all to all avaunt, and quit my sight! Let the earth hid thee, hence, horrible shadow!
We both worse and worse, go at once, good night.
Good night, Tent. Better help attend his majesty.
Good night to all.
It will have blood. They say blood will have blood. I will tomorrow to the weird sisters. More shall they speak. For now I am meant to know by the worst means the worst.
Black season of old nature's sleep.
Come, put to sleep.
My former speeches will complete your thoughts, but to interpret farther, may I say, things have been strangely born. The gracious Duncan was pitted of Macbeth, married who was dead. The right valiant Banquo walked too late, whom you may say Fleance killed, for Fleance fled, and must not walk too late. And who could not want the thought of how monstrous it was for Donald Lane and Malcolm to kill their gracious father? Damning fact. How did it grieve Macbeth? I hear Macduff lives in disgrace. Sir, can you tell me where he bestows himself?
Macduff has gone to pray the Holy King upon his aid, to wake Northumberland and Moorlake seaward, that by the help of these, with him above to gratify the work, we may again give to our tables meat, sleep to our nights, the king that he prepares for some attempt of war.
Sent he to Macduff?
He did, and with an absolute sir, not I, the cloudy messenger turns his back and hunts, as who should say, you'll rue the time that promised me this answer.
How now, Hecate? You look angrily.
Have I not reason to? Beldams as you are, saucy and overbold. How did you dare to trade traffic with Macbeth, and vittles and affairs of death? And I, the mistress of your charms, the close contriver of all called to bear my part, or show the glory of our art. And which is worse, all you've done has been but for a wayward son, spiteful and wrathful as others do, loves for his own ends, not for you. Make amends now. Get you gone. Neptune, Acron. Meet me Friday morning, thither he will come to know his destiny. Your vessels and your spells provide, your charms and everything beside. I am for the air this night shall spend, till a dismal and fatal end. Great business must be wrought ere noon. Upon the corner of the moon, there hangs a backdrop profound. All pitch and ear come to ground, and that is still by magic slice, till it raises artificial sprites, as by the strength of their illusion, till drawn on to his confusion. He shall spurn base, scorn, death to bear, his hopes with wisdom, grace, and fear, and you will know security is mortal's chiefest enemy. Hark, I am called, my little spirit, see, sits on a foggy cloud and stays for me. Come, let's make haste. We'll be back soon again.
Thrice the brinded cat hath mewed. Thrice and once the hedge pig whined.
Happier cries, 'tis time, 'tis time.
Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw. Toad, that under cold stone, days and nights had 31. Sweltered venom, sleeping got, boiled out first in the charming pot. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble. Fillet of a fenny snake, in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, wool of bat and tongue of dog. Lizard's leg and howlet's wing, adder's fork and blindworm's sting, for a powerful pot of trouble. Like a hell broth boil and bubble. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble. Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, mitch's mummy maw and gulp, of the ravened salt sea shark, root of hemlock, digged in the dark. Slivered in the moon's eclipse, nose of Turk and Tartar's lips, finger of birth-strangled babe, ditch delivered by a drab, make the gruel thick and slab, and thereto a tiger's chaudron, for the ingredients of our cauldron. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble. Cool it with a baboon's blood, then the charm is thick and good. By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. Open locks, whoever knocks.
Now, you secret black and midnight hags! What is it that you do?
A deed without a name.
Answer me to what I ask you.
Demand, say if thou hadst rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters.
Call them, let me see them.
Come, high or low, thyself in office deftly show.
Macbeth, 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 beware of your death, beware the pain of fight. Dismiss me enough.
Whatever thou art, for thy good caution, thanks. Thou hast harped my fear aright. But one word more.
He will not be commanded. Here's another, more potent than the first.
Macbeth, be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for never woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then, live, Macduff. What need I fear of thee? What's this?
Be lion-mettled proud, and take no care who chafes, who frets, or where conspirators are. Macbeth shall never vanquished be, until great Burnham Wood to high Dunsinane Hill shall come against him.
That will never be. Who can impress the forest, bid the tree unfix his earthbound root? Sweet boatman's good, Peleus dead, never rise till the wood of Burnham rise. Our high placed Macbeth shall live the lease of nature, and pay his breath only to time and mortal custom. Yet, my heart throbs to know one more thing. Tell me, if your art can tell so much, shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more!
Let me know!
Show!
Thou art too like the spirit of Banquo. Thou prick my sight! Now I see all this is true. What, is this so?
Aye, sir. All this is so. But why stands Macbeth thus miserably? Come, sister, cheer me up his strength, and show the best of our delights. I'll charm the air to give a sound, while you perform your antic round, that this great king may kindly say, our duties did his welcome pay.
Come in without there.
What's your grace's will?
Saw you the weird sisters.
No, my lord.
Came they not by you?
No, indeed, my lord.
Oh, infected be the air whereon they ride, and damned be all those that trust them. I did hear the galloping of horse. Who was it that came by?
'Tis 2 or 3. Sent the word. Macduff has fled to England.
Fled to England.
Aye, my lord.
Fled to England? Even now be it thought and done! The castle of Macduff I will surprise, and put to the edge of the sword his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line.
What had he done to make him fly the land?
You must have patience, madam.
He had none. His flight was madness. When our actions do not, our fears do make us traitors.
You know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear.
Wisdom? To leave his wife? To leave his babes? His mansion and his titles in a place from whence himself does fly? He loves us not. He wants the natural touch from the poor wren. The most diminutive of birds will fight her young ones in her nest against the owl. All is fear and nothing is love. As little is the wisdom that so runs against all reason.
My dearest hus, I pray you school yourself. But for your husband, he is noble, wise, judicious, and best knows the fits of the season. I dare not speak no further, but cruel are the times when we do not know ourselves, when we hold rumor for what we fear, yet know not what we fear, float upon a wild and violent sea, each way none. I take my leave of you. Shall not be long, but I'll be here again. Things at the worst will cease, else climb upward to what they were before. My pretty cousin, blessing upon you.
Father he is, and yet he's fatherless.
I cannot stay much longer. It would be my disgrace and your discomfort. I take my leave at once.
Sirrah, your father is dead. What will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, Mother.
What, with worms and flies?
With what I get, I mean, and so do they.
Poor bird, thou never fear the net will lie. The pitfall nor the gin.
Why should I, Mother? Poor birds they are not set for. My father is not dead for all you're saying.
Yes, he is dead. How wilt thou do for a father?
Nay, what will you do for a husband?
Why, I can buy me 20 at any market.
Then you'll buy them to sell again.
Thou speakst with all thy wit, and yet I, faith, with wit enough for thee.
Was my father a traitor, Mother?
Aye, that he was.
What is a traitor?
Why, one that swears and lies.
And be all traitors that do so?
Everyone that does so is a traitor and must be hanged.
Who must hang them?
Why, the honest men?
Then the liars and swearers are fools. For there are enough liars and swearers to beat the honest men and hang up them.
God help thee, poor monkey, but how wilt thou do for a father?
If he were dead, you would weep for him. If not, it were a good sign that I should quickly have a new father.
Poor prattler, how thou talkst.
Bless me, fair dame, I am not too now, though in a state of honor I am perfect. I do doubt some danger does approach you nearly. If you will take a homely man's advice, be not found here, to heads with your little ones. To frighten you thus, methinks am too savage. To do worse to you were fell cruelty, which to deny your person, heaven preserve you, I dare abate no longer.
Whither should I fly? I have done no harm, but I remember now that to do harm is often laudable. To do good sometime accounted by dangerous folly, why then, alas, do I put up that womanly defense to say I have done no harm? What are these faces?
Where is your husband?
I hope in no place someone stands by where thou mayst find him.
He's a traitor! Thou liest, thou staggered Your blood referee!
Let us seek out some desolate shade.
Each new morn, new widows howl, new orphans cry, new sorrows strike heaven on the face that resounds as if it felt with Scotland and yelled out like syllable of dolor.
This tyrant, whose sole name blisters our tongues, was once thought honest. You have loved him well. Macbeth is treacherous.
See who comes here.
My countryman, yet I know him not.
My ever gentle cousin, welcome hither.
Oh, I know him now. Good God, be times remove the means that makes us strangers.
Sir, amen.
Stand Scotland where it did.
Alas, poor country, almost afraid to know itself. It cannot be called our mother, but our grave, where sighs and groans and shrieks that rent the air are vague, not marked, where violent sorrow seems modern ecstasy. The dead men's knells their scarce ask for food, and good men's lives expire before the flowers in their caps, dying or ere they sicken.
Relation too nice and yet too true.
What's the newest grief?
That of an hour's age doth hiss the speaker. Each minute teems a new one.
How does my wife?
Why, well.
And all my children?
Well, too.
The tyrant is not battered at their peace?
No, they were well at peace when I did leave them.
How goes it?
And I came hither to transport the tidings which I have heavily borne. There ran a rumor of many worthy fellows that fact, which was to my belief witness the rather, for that I saw the tyrant's power afoot. Now is the time of help. Your eye in Scotland would create soldiers, make our women fight to doff their dire distresses.
Beats their comfort. We are coming thither. Gracious England hath lent us good sword and 10,000 men, in order and a better soldier none that Christendom gives out.
Would I could answer with the like, but I have words that would be howled out in the desert air where hearing should not latch them.
What concern they? Is it a general cause or fee grief due to some single breast?
No mind that's honest, but in it share some woe, though the main part pertains to you alone.
It could be mine. Keep it not from me. Quickly let me have it.
Let not your ears despise my tongue forever, which shall possess them with the heaviest sound that ever yet they heard.
I guess at it.
Castle is surprised. Your wife and babes savagely slaughtered. To relate the manner whereon the quarry of these murdered deer, to add the death of you.
Merciful heaven! What? Man, there pull your hat upon your brows. Give sorrow words. The grief that does not speak whispers the o'erfraught heart and bids it break.
My children, too.
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
And I must be from thence. My wife killed too.
I have said.
Be comforted. Let's make us medicines of our great revenge to cure this deadly grief.
He has no children! What? Oh, my pretty ones! Did you say all? Oh, how kind. All! What? Oh, my pretty chickens in the dam at one fell swoop! Dispute it like a man!
I shall do so. But I must also feel it as a man. I cannot but remember such things that were most precious to me. Did heaven look on and not take their part? Sinful Macduff, they were struck for thee. Not that I am, not for their own demerits, but for mine fell slaughter on their souls. Heaven rest them now.
Be this the whetstone of your sword. Let grief convert to anger. Blunt not the heart, enrage it!
I could play the woman with mine eyes, the braggart with my tongue, but gentle heavens, cut your dull intermission! Bring thou this fiend of Scotland and myself within my sword's length. Set him, and if he escape, heaven forgive him too!
Come, this tune goes manly. Go we to the king. Our power is ready, our lack is nothing but our leave. Macbeth is ripe for shaking, and the powers above put on their instruments. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long that never finds the day.
Night's watch with you, but can perceive no truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen him rise and wander, yet all this while in most fast sleep.
What enemy time will you rather say?
That, sir, which I will not report. Lo you, here she comes, and upon my life, fast asleep.
But how she rubs her hands?
It is a custom action with her, to seem thus washing her hands.
Yet here's a spot. Out damn spot, I say. 1, 2. Why then 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. I, my lord, 5 soldier feared. What need we fear? Who knows it when none can call our power to account? Yet who would have thought the old man to have so much blood in him?
Pray God it be, sir.
Go. Put on your nightgown. Wash your hands. Look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come out of his grave.
Even so?
To bed. To bed. I hear knocking. Come. 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 Come! Give me your hand! What's done cannot be undone. To bed. To bed.
Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural truths. God forgive us all. Look after her. Keep eyes upon her. So good night, I think. I dare not speak.
Good night, good doctor.
The English power is near, led by Malcolm the good Macduff. Revenge burn at them.
Bring me no more reports. Till Burnham Wood removed to Dunsinane. What's the boy, Malcolm? Was he not born of woman? The spirits have pronounced me thus. Fear it not, Macbeth, for no man of woman born shall ever have power upon thee.
There is 10,000.
Geese, villain!
English force, so please you.
I am sick at heart. I have lived long enough. My way of life is fallen into the sea, the yellow leaf. Hand down our banners on the outward walls! The cry is they come! What was that noise?
It was a cry of a woman, my good lord.
I have almost forgot the taste of fears. Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead!
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle! Life is but a walking shadow. It is a poor player who struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
My lord, as I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and anon methought the wood began to move.
Liar and slave!
Within this 3 mile you may see it coming, I say, a moving robe!
Fear it not till Burnham wood come to Dunsinane, and now a wood comes toward Dunsinane. Ring the alarm bell! Blow wind! Come, rack! At least we'll die with harness on my back. Now and near enough! Your leafy screens throw down and show like those you are. You, worthy uncle, shall with my cousin, your right noble son, lead our first battle. Worthy Macduff, and we will take upon what else remains to do, according to our order.
Very well. Do we but find the tyrant's power tonight? Let us be beaten if we cannot fight! Make our trumpets speak! Give them all breath! Those clamorous harbingers of blood and death! Ah! Sorry. They have tied me to a stake! I cannot fly! But bear like I will fight the course. What's he that was not born of woman? Such a man I am to fear, or none. What is thy name? My name's Macbeth. The devil himself cannot make a name more hateful to mine ear. No, nor more fearful. The lies of whore tyrant! With my sword, I will through the lie that thou speakest. Ah! 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 It's over.
I was born of woman, but swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn, brandished by a man that's of woman born. did thee. But get thee back, my soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword, the bloodier villain that turns to give thee out.
Thou losest labor! As easy mayest thou the entrenchant air, with thy keen sword impress, as make me bleed, that fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
To spare thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee, Macbeth was from its mother's womb untimely ripped!
Accursed be the tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of man. And be these juggling fiends no more believed, that palter with us in a double sense, that keep the word of promise to our ear, and break it to our hope. I'll not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and days of the time. We'll have thee as our rare monsters are, painted upon a pole, and under it, here will you see the tyrant!
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rebel's curse. No burden would you come to Dunsinane, and now oppose being of no woman born. If I will try the last, before my body, I throw my warlike shield. Lay off enough, and damn be him that first cries, Ho! Enough!
Some must go off, and yet by these I see, so great a day as this is cheaply bought.
Hail, King, for so thou art, and behold, where stands the usurper's cursed head. The time is free.
Hail, King of Scotland!
Hail, King of Scotland!
We shall not spend a large expense of time before we reckon with your several loves and make us even with you. My thanes and kinsmen, henceforth the earls, the first that ever Scotland in such an honor named. What's more to do, which would be planted newly with the time, as calling home the exiled friends abroad that fled the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen, who, as 'tis thought, by self and violent hands, took off her life. This, and what needful else that calls upon us, by the grace of grace, we will perform in measure, time, and place. So thanks at once to all, and to each one whom we invite to see us crowned at Scone!